I was talking to me, man. I'm gonna say, man. Giving out losses today. That's all we got.
This one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
You know, we got the Lions. What you out? Brought the Detroit.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
We got more to sit in here. Let's do it. Start talking when you start winning there. We ain't gonna want to hear it.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
The class is in, though.
And here's second and 3. Play action. It's gone.
Yeah, we all over everybody. We own them.
Test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
DC.
Gibbs will try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Gone. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
on that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of it and start to play freely.
Goff now looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
We waiting. Ain't long. Got it wrong. What is this? What is this?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
So call that timeout. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Told you weren't ready.
It's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Goff's pass intercepted.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback.
Say that again.
An opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Trimmer.
Hurts.
Ooh. Lucky. I'm gonna do you. You seen it. Heart went to beating fast. Ain't no going with it. We about to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Are you gonna try this shit again? Okay.
Throwing his Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Oh, we ain't playing no games,
They
man.
wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the first down.
Great, set.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's to his running back.
Playing with me. Oh, face in the dirt.
Shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
At the 24-yard line.
No, 63.
Oh, there you go, changing up men. What is he doing? He's scaring me.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Great, set. Delta.
A give to Barkley.
Ooh, big man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lined up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one.
They looking like they want to come get me.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Ooh, they tried. You tried to steal it.
And it also concludes quarter number 1.
You tried.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I can't give you nothing. I got to take it. Hold on.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here.
Oh, there you go, bringing his men all in like they gonna come get to me.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Man, I'm amazing. I'm spectacular.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Wow, talk about a big foot down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, I know.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And tough slide. He'll get maybe a yard.
Couldn't get him off me.
job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's good.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
A handoff to Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 2nd and 5.
No touch that. I know you want that. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That is caught by Laporta. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, get better reviews and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest. And they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, man.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
20.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. All this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're working really well.
11 yards for number 11.
Any question of how they'd approach this drive? We're answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
You want to see more, but you want to see more. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
51 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The motherfucker I just beat. Okay. This one? You have a straw for it? If you don't, there's one right. Straw. Thank you. Okay. You bag it up. I'm gonna go on and put my clothes on, my shirt on then. Okay. Oh, okay.